Hi everyone. Um, today and this is Sandhya, and today I'm going to um, present some transformations in Power BI. For that, first I need to share my screen. To Power BI, Power BI desktop. Go to transform data. So you will have a Power Query editor. Here I have tables ready. I need one more table. So to get that table, I will be to new source and get the text file. 2017 table. This table to just sales 2017. So today, the transformations I'm going to show are merge queries, append queries, transpose, and pivot columns. First, I'll start with merge queries. For that, I will use employees table, which have some information like employee ID, employee name, and relation with the jobs table. Some job IDs are there. And the jobs table, we have 4 job titles, job ID, and the salary. Now start with the job merge. Now I will merge these 2 tables and see. There are 2 options here. One is merge queries and another one is merge queries as new. I will go with merge queries as new option. So that means the merge that you are going to do, that will open in a new table. So first I will take employees table and into jobs table. Here both tables have job ID, that's the common key. First I will use left outer join. Here there are many options, many joins. First I will use left outer, which is all rows from the first table will show up, and then whatever the matching common key that is there in the second table, which is jobs table, those rows will come up. Let's see how it works. You see, you have got employees table has 3 rows. So that's the first table, and jobs table have 4 rows, but we are doing left outer join. So we are getting all the rows in the employees table, which is present here. And then the jobs table, let's see what the jobs table have. Here, to see the jobs table data, whatever is merged, you need to expand this and select the columns that you want to see. For now, I'm keeping all of them. And then this is use original column name as prefix. That means whatever the table that you are merging, that table name will come as a prefix. So to differentiate between the column names in both the tables. Sometimes the common key is the same, and then some columns, if they are same, there will be a differentiation in the column names. So here you have originally jobs table has 4 columns, but in this merge we only got 3 rows, which means only because we are asking for all the rows in the employees table, not in the jobs table. So here is the information: employee name and the job ID, that they are related, and then the job title, whatever the job this Sarah has in that company, and the salary. See, all of the information you can see by merging 2 tables. So this is the first merge. Next, we will merge one more. Again, I'm using merge queries as new. We'll merge employees table and jobs table. Job ID is the common key. Now we will do right outer join, which is all rows from the second table, which is jobs table will come, and matching from the first will come. Let's see how the match will be. Merge will be happening. See, all the employees table has 3 rows, but it got 4 columns, 4 rows, because the jobs table has 4 rows. So all the rows from the jobs table has come. Here is the expansion we need to do. I'm selecting all of them, and then I'm taking out original name as prefix. Since I know the differentiation, I don't need, but still you see there are 2 job IDs from both the tables, but it has differentiated with the job ID and job ID 1 from the other table. See, all the rows from the jobs table has come, and only 3, but whatever the row that is not there in the employees table, that is showing as null. This is how it will show up. And we will go to the next merge. We will do the next merge. I will select the employees table because I want to employees table and jobs table to get more differentiated information with different joins. Table, jobs table, job ID, common key I'm selecting. And then now I will do full outer join, which means all rows from both tables will show up. Let's see how this data will show up. Now I got, okay, all 4 rows from the jobs table. Here is the expansion. I'm selecting all of them except prefix name. And all rows from the jobs table has come, and then 3 rows from the employees table. Whatever the rows that has not come, that is showing null. So all rows from the both tables are showing up. Next merge I'm gonna work on is table, jobs table, job ID, common key. I will be using inner join. It gives only matching rows, it is saying. So matching rows means what, how many will come. See, employee table has 3 rows and jobs table have 4 rows, but it only got 3 rows. Let's see how it worked. See, employees table and job table have same common thing. Maybe the other record is not matching, that's why. Giving only 3 rows. How we get the information and see has which job role, and then the salary and all the information you will see. This time we will use merge queries, the other option, which is merging the table within the same table. Job ID, common key, and then jobs data, and then job ID. This will do the join. The data, jobs expansion, this icon. This time I'm taking out job ID and salary. Job title. We have got the data, the merge happened in the queries table itself. Now I will work on append queries. For append queries, I will use sales tables, because append queries is something that tables should match with every column names, the order, and the data types. Similar tables only can be appended. Appending means adding one table to the other table. So if you want to join the tables and see some information according to the business requirement, you can append the tables. That means adding the tables together and see the data. So for that, I'm using sales tables because I have 3 sales tables and I would like to see how they are appended. Append queries as new. So I'm using, just like merge queries is as new. This is append queries as new means the table that we are appending will show up in a new table. It will create a new table and show up. 2 tables I'm joining, 2015, sales 2015 and sales 2016. Okay. And you have got the append, which is see, sales 2015 has 8 columns and sales 2016 has 8 columns, and this append by appending those 2 tables, we have got the same number of columns. And the rows are, I think, more than 1,000 rows, which is very hard to go through all of them. Let's see. Let's with ascending, which means 2015 tables showing up. Sort by descending. See that 2016 tables are showing up. Now we will merge. We will append queries as new, and this time we will select the option 3 or more tables option. We will merge sales 2015. Sales 2015 table 2 times, but it is already there. So I will cancel this and start again. Maybe what I will do, since I have 2015 and 2016 already, I will append the other table to this table itself in the merge queries option instead of creating a new table. Append one, which has 2015 and 16. Now 2017 table. Sorry, instead of tables, already we have append 2017. I'm adding to this one and then saying okay. I've got the merge, the append happened in the same table itself. So initially we have 2015 and 2016, right? Now we will see if we have 2017. See, 2017 is there, 2016 is there, and 2015 is there. So all 3 tables got appended into this single table. It has all the 3 years information of sales. And then you can apply conditions and see whatever data you want, like if conditions and all. But appending, this is how it works. So we have covered those. And then now I will showcase pivot data, pivot column and unpivot column. Here we have data. First, pivot data means it is tabular, non-tabular table format, which means usually in Power BI, the format should be the table structure, tabular structure. It should not be row structure. Here, if you see the year and the sales, all the information is showing up in the row structure instead of table structure, instead of column wise. There are no columns, only rows are there. And for the rows, you have the data. Now we need to, this is called pivot data. Now we need to change this data to unpivot data. So let's see how we can work on that. Select these columns and select these columns, this row. Then select the transform tab and selected columns. See what happened when you selected the one row, and if you ask the system to unpivot the column, then showed up as columns. Now we have got all the data, but column names are missing. Maybe these year-end sales should not be in the rows. Instead, we need this first row as, use first row as headers option we will take. And then this is our unpivoted data, which is tabular data, which is required for Power BI Power BI transformations or Power BI working. Now we will work on transpose. This data, if we select transpose, you have, see, transpose is an option that treating rows as columns and columns as rows before the data is in a row format. Now by selecting this data and asking the Power Query editor to transpose, it changed the rows into columns. And then now we can use this first row as headers. See, we have got the transpose option also. Thank you for listening. Today we have learned merge queries, append queries, pivot, unpivot columns, and transpose options. Thank you for listening. Did everything.